welcome to Warframe Part 11. You can see we are outside. Is that Mars or Earth? I don't know, it looks like Earth, but it also looks like Mars also. Well, I wish we could... That's not Deimos. No, we're on Mars. Yeah, because we haven't unlocked the path to Mars. Deimos yet. Good news is, though, is that we do not need to do a junction to get to Deimos. That is the ultimate goal for this episode, to get to Deimos. There probably won't be any questions in this video, but we'll make our way to Deimos, and then in the next episode, we shall progress down here through Horan to and then finally to the Cambion Drift. Now, I have decided I am going to just buy the Necromech outright fully built, but that does not mean we are not going to do isolation vaults. I will be doing isolation vaults because I do still want to get the mods. In saying that, I have gotten a couple of other things with the platinum. As you can see, I've used a bit of it. That won't matter because I will be buying the 15 Royal Regalia pack next time I get paid next week. So that will go back up to around 2,000, somewhere around there. But anyway, point being, I have bought one thing. We have the cat that has bred to a Smeeta Kavat, but I'm bringing it along because I wanted an Adaza Kavat. That's the Kavat I want. And on top of that, I bought the Electron Arcwing because I prefer damage DPS Arcwings. So naturally, I bought the one that's the Arcwing that's made to be a damage dealing one, and well, we got it. So the Electron is known to do that. On top of that, I also bought it as well because I actually had picked up a ability. What's the ability augment? I think it's called for Corvette, which is an Electron's ability. I bought the Phaedra, which is basically the Summoner's big sister, which is basically like a machine gun. We are going. I forgot to do this well grade with the grab mag. Not that I don't think that actually upgrades it. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. And we got the Aguza. We also bought the Aguza, and as you know, that is the Arcwing. So we'll be using that Arcwing often. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I thought he was talking to me. Never mind. Alright, so without further ado, let us progress. We need to go through... Now, before you go, to get to the series, we need to defeat the Sergeant Iliad at Iliad on Phobos, which the Sergeant is one of the easiest bosses. And then we need to go to defeat Lieutenant Lich Krill at Mars, at War on Mars, which he's not as easy, but I know how to beat him. I've done it before and done it dozens of times. He's not... If you know how to beat him, he's not that threatening. I'll show you how to beat him in the when we do that boss battle when it comes to it. Actually, we've got to go through that way anyway, so we will have to beat him. And then for Phobos, you got to defeat 150 animals on Sigma mission on Mars. That's pretty easy. Scan one Cephalon fragment, pretty easy. You just gotta look around the entire level, just do which we might actually do for this one. We'll look for this Cephalon fragment in this one. And then open 3 lift void fragments, which are pretty simple. And refine a void run state console in your orbiter, which to do that one, you just basically do 3 void fragments and you get void void fissure fragments. Yeah, you can use void tracers to refine them, and you can get one. All you have to do is one, and that's one easily done. It's fairly simple. I'll tell you now, for new players who started playing this recently, DE has removed the harder requirements. When I started playing again, people who started playing in about 2020 had to actually do the harder goals, the harder requirements to beat the junctions. Those were not impossible to get by, but they weren't exactly easy. But now they've basically removed all that. This game basically becomes really easy. One thing I do need to do is make sure I've got codex scanners. Basically, as soon as we because now we've got the Arcwing and all that, basically we'll have actually I do need to deploy that in the mission for the for what do you call it, the What's the name? Oh. Nightwave. That's the one I'm thinking of. And we'll put that. Yeah, no, it's not exactly what we need. We can't use it right now, but I mean, well, you've got it. Doesn't matter. Alright, so... A baby fucking Adaza Kavat. But anyway, did I equip fire? Yeah, I did, good. Alright, so that's fair to do, let us go. What'd I build? Why is it doing this? It's doing that, it's building something, but I haven't started a build. It doesn't matter, whatever. Anyway, let's begin. We shall go looking for the Cephalon fragment. Oh shit. Alright, I'll be quiet, guys. I'm not going to talk in this one because we're obviously joining someone else. Alright, now let's start next.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Dude, if you can hear me while you're out, you may as well try and scan for the Cephalon fragment for the requirement, one of the requirements for the junction. That's what I'm looking for right now, in case you're curious. If you find it, mark it, please.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go, found it. It's down there if you want to scan it. It'll complete the achievement for you. Well, the requirement for the junction, sorry.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, there goes the alarm again.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
There we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Thanks for your help, dude. Good luck in your future endeavors, though. And with that, we are away. Well. Maybe I'll join him when after I join him afterwards, maybe afterwards. We'll see where we go then. I actually don't know how long I'll be recording for. Give me a second.